Hey there, Razorback Nation college football fans. This is part 2 of my breakdown of Arkansas and Texas A&M, and this part will be covering the Aggies defense versus the Razorbacks offense. Defensively for the Aggies, I think their stats through the first few weeks are a bit misleading, and what I mean by that is, as great as their pass defense has been, and as great as I think their pass defense is, it's very fair to say that they have not truly been tested in that area yet. And as bad as their run defense has been, I don't believe they're as terrible as those numbers might indicate. That said, this is still the same Aggies team that leads the conference in pass defense while being ranked 88th nationally in rush defense, and is the same Aggies team that gave up 176 yards on the ground to a one-dimensional Colorado team that just last weekend produced negative 19 on the ground against Minnesota. And stats aside, on tape, it is clear this defense is much better at defending the pass than the run. So I don't think there's any doubt that Arkansas will continue to lean on what has been their bread and butter the first few weeks, and that is pounding the football. And a particular aspect of the run game that I notice A&M struggling with, and that I believe Arkansas can utilize even more so than they have the first few weeks, is the read option. And because of that particular weakness, I would not be surprised if we get our first glimpse of some of these Malik Hornsby packages the coaches said they were installing in the fall. KJ himself is undoubtedly a threat with his legs and off the read option, but there are very few quarterbacks or players in the country that can get east to west, north and south like Hornsby can. I think this game presents the opportunity to make use of Hornsby's unique skill sets, namely his explosiveness off those read options. Although I do believe Elko and A&M's defense is good and talented enough that KJ will be forced to make plays with his arm, he'll likely need to keep them honest by taking a few shots downfield. He'll need to remain smart and poised and just take what the defense gives him at times, utilizing his checkdowns and hitting the short intermediate passes. And once again, as talented as A&M's secondary is, he'll likely be challenged to fit the ball into some tighter windows as well. The Aggies' pass rush also gives me some concerns, especially if I assume that we're going to be without our starting center and right tackle Saturday. But regardless, I do believe Arkansas will be able to do enough with the run game to make things easier for the offense collectively passing the ball. Well, I'm out of time, so that's all for now. I do intend on releasing a final thoughts and score prediction video for this game either Friday evening or Saturday morning. If y'all have a preference on when I release that, let me know. Please leave any thoughts, opinions, or suggestions in the comment section as well. Until next time, I pray you all stay safe and well, and whoopee! Go Hogs!